Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Libra weekly money and career reading from February 17th to the 23rd, 2025. Libras, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Libras weekly money and career, February 17th to the 23rd, 2025 for the sign of Libra. Thank you for watching. I hope you're well. Be on the lookout on the here out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of February. And yes, I know I am late on January. It's been a very busy couple of weeks, so I will get to it. Hopefully next week things will calm down and I will give you the result. All right. Mademoiselle Lenormand is back. We are pulling oracle cards. I felt the need to bring her back. I don't always use her. I don't always use them, but this week I feel like she has a few messages. So let's see what she has for a Libra weekly money and career, February 17th to the 23rd. What do we have here? Oh, we have the stork. Beautiful. So messages coming in. You can be moving, wanting change, the desire of change, time for change, Libra. Time of the birth of something. Can be the birth of a child, doesn't have to be, but it can be the announcement of the birth of a child. But for me, it's more the desire of change or the announce of a change, a move, time to do it, time to make it happen. All right, let's see. Don't have any room here. Thank you. All right, let's see what the tarot say. So remember that these are all general energies. These are not personal readings. But if you are interested in a personal reading and you would like to get one, you can access one by joining us in our members-only tarot session that we do every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Would love to have you there. If you're interested in a tarot reading, you can click on the join button down below, become a member, and that gives you access to your personal private tarot reading. All right, here we go. What do we have for Libra? Money and career. February 17th to the 23rd. What messages? What energies are coming in? What is this announcement, or what is this change coming up for Libra, this desire of change? Let's see if it's not already in the process. There we go. There's the tower, realizing that sudden realization, that sudden moment that things are going to be different, that you're going to move out of that tower and do things in a different way, that it's not sustainable in that tower, it's not for you anymore, or it's not allowing you to progress. Or finally you understand what's going on, or finally you're getting the answer to something, or finally you're realizing something, right? That awareness, that awakening, that things can't go on like that, that things have to change. And you're moving into, ooh, beautiful. I'm actually going to reverse those. Look at that. Now, it can be heavy, you know, Aries, Leo, Sag around you. It can be someone very bold, very brave, very daring. But I think this is you. I think this is you taking bold decisions maybe on a job. We'll pull more cards to see where this is going. But here's the Queen of Wands. Daring to do things differently, daring to navigate this change, to make this change, to make this choice of change. Maybe you're moving cities, countries, neighborhoods. Maybe you're shifting your energies to go and do something different, to start a business, to change careers, to take on other jobs, to make money differently, to move to another city, to move to another country, to want to be in a different environment. And there with the Tower, you have that sudden awakening that now you're going to do things differently and navigate your emotions differently, because you've been stuck in that tower for too long and it can't work that way, or it's not working for you. It's not to your advantage. So now I feel like you have this power to move forward, and not really care as much, right, about the validation of others or the judgment of others or being different, or, right, people not seeing you the way you want to be seen, or at least not appreciating the what am I going to say? The appreciating, people not appreciating the way you show up, the work you put in, the mental power you have, the intelligence, because you're pretty balanced, you're pretty just. You like justice, you like things to be fair. You will always show up, but you expect other people to show up in the same way. And maybe this is a wake-up call, like, okay, well, this is not working for you, right? All right, well, let's see where this is going. Because we have the Three of Swords, not surprising, because something is ending. There's beginning of something else, or at least the awareness that you're going to move or change. The Hangman, where this is coming in differently, right? Again, because of this shift, because of this sudden change, and it is sudden, or it's sudden awareness, right? It doesn't have to be a sudden shift, because we do have the Hangman, which tells me that it's been stalling for a while. So if, for example, you've been in a job for a while, going nowhere, don't know where it's going to go, iffy, right? And stagnating, you're going to stay, you're going to go, or if you stay, it's not going to be the same. You're going to have to manage things differently, or change of management, or change of connections, or things are really different and you're suddenly aware, right? And I think you've been waiting with the Hangman. Patiently waiting, knowing it's not going anywhere, knowing it's not progressing, or knowing you're not getting the answers you want, the appointments you want, or the meetings, or the conversations you want, or the information, or the documents, whatever you're waiting for. It's stagnating. And the Hangman is there to say, okay, but it has been stagnating for a while. You've been waiting for these answers for a while. You've been waiting for that conversation, that appointment, that meeting, that answer, those documents, information, whatever it is, it's going to be different for each and every one, right? It feels like finally you realize what is going on, or you're aware that it's not going to go the way you expected, or you're not going to get the answer you expected, something like that, right? Because the Hangman is there to say, okay, take a pause, take a step back, assess or reassess your project, your goal, or what you're waiting for, right? What has been suspended for a while. Take a pause, because you're going to start something new, and suddenly things are going to shift. There we go. We have the Eight of Wands. Once you realize that you're not going to get what you wanted, or it's going to come in a different way, right? Once you realize that you're not going to get that answer or that clarity, or at least the information you were waiting for, to progress for, to develop or work with those people, or continue in that job, or expand that job, whatever it is, right? You are now realizing that it's probably the end of that, or at least you're not going to get what you're waiting for. And here, this is telling me that suddenly there's a conversation, suddenly there's action, and suddenly you're getting at least the information, so that you can, the one part of information or clarity, so you can understand that, well, whatever you were waiting for is not going to happen the way you wanted, right? And you have to take it from a different point of view. Your strategy was not working, or your strategy is not leading to the next step, the next goal, the development, the more money, the other job, the expanding the business, to getting into the school, to getting into the program, to develop your idea, to put your project or your talent out there. Everyone is going to be different. You suddenly realize that you're going to have to do this in a different way, or that it is coming in a different way. Maybe in a way you're not expecting. Or maybe from, or maybe taking it from a different perspective is going to allow you then to progress forward. And I think that once you realize that, right, things are happening. People are starting to communicate with you. The energy is starting to flow again. You realize that things are going to be different. And because of that, then, right, you're going to be able to grow, create, understand, and allow this creativity, or allow yourself to be nurtured, to nurture yourself, nurture others, nurture this idea in a way that you didn't do before. Because I feel like before you were just waiting for things to happen, waiting for someone to give you the answer or to fix things, right? And I think that you felt like you had to keep pushing forward, hoping things would happen, or hoping forces would make it happen, or people would fix it, or people would come up with the solution, and you would just continue, even if it was a little bit different, but people will figure it out, right? And it'll keep going the same way. No, I think that hoping is not a good strategy here. This is really a little wasting energies, right? Instead of here surrendering to the opportunity to move, or to change, or to make the change you've been wanting to make, or finally now it's time to try something new and position yourself in a new energy so you can grow, so you can create. But it's all about nurturing yourself, nurturing your emotions, nurturing your ideas, allowing yourself to take everything that you've done up to now, or all those ideas you've had, or all those seeds you've planted for that goal, for that job, for what you wanted to progress, the thing you were waiting for, right here, the thing that sort of got out of hand, or is not going to happen the way you want it to happen, or is just pure stagnation. You're going to have to nurture, go back to the drawing board and nurture ideas that you've had for a while, right? Because it's new and it's going to be done in a new way. And unless you surrender or let go, right, of, I don't know if this is a job or a way of doing business, or people you're working with, your coworkers, or a team, or whatever it is, right? It feels like, or even if it was your project that you were waiting for to develop, it's not going to be able to develop like that. So reevaluate, or evaluate where you are on your path, because it is new, it is emerging. This is something that you're going to create in a different way, but much more nurturing, or at least allowing yourself to create with your resources, your talent. Take the time to appreciate all your talent, and that the source comes from within, to grow within. That idea that you've had, or those ideas, that hard work you put in that job, in that company, for that corporation, you are now going to nurture it for yourself and come up with your own ideas, maybe your own business, or maybe moving somewhere else and starting somewhere else. It feels like it's a new beginning. And I feel like, yeah, it feels like it's a new birth. And again, you can be having a family, you can be having a child, or there's an announcement of a child in your family. That is a possibility too. But because it's money and career reading, this is really about moving from one place to another, really wanting change, really wanting change, a breath of fresh air, and going somewhere else. So you don't, not everybody's going to move to the other corner of the earth, right? But maybe you're just moving, you know, moving places, just to allow yourself to nurture your own garden and be able to create what you want, or to really not profit, I'm trying to find the word, to tap into your knowledge, your ideas. I feel like your ideas and your knowledge, you have always given them to another corporation or a company or a team, right? Because you're a team player and you show up. And I feel like now it's time for you to recenter yourself and allow yourself to create something that comes from you, because you're the source of those ideas. And you're going to grow. Now you're going to be able to grow. But it's coming in differently, or at least you're going to be in a different environment. All right, let's see if we can pull a few more cards on well, let's pull cards on the stork. Thank you, stork. I've learned this word here by doing tarot, where you guys are kind enough to always give me the answers when I don't find the words. Or all right, stork, right? All right, why is the stork here? I will take these afterwards. Why is the stork here? Okay, wow, look at that. So clear as crystal clear. You're in control. Or there's a father figure, or your partner, a father figure, a leader, a masculine energy there, someone in your family, friend, or your boss, the people you're working with, whatever. It's someone that's not very flexible, right? But stands their ground, leader, powerful person, a decision maker. This can be you, though. This can be you. Really understanding that you want to be in your power. Sorry, some cards are falling. And we have the Lovers, being true to yourself, all about integrity, all about honesty, all filters off. And whatever comes your way, you will be resourceful. You will be in control. Control. But the Lovers is really about being very clear now on what you want. And again, that integrity and that honesty keeps coming up. So maybe you want justice, or maybe you really need justice in this job, or these decisions have to be made, right? And no matter what, or maybe this is a partner, or maybe this is a person around you that, you know, with whom you're really honest now, and that you want to make a decision now to move or to start something new, and that it's important for you with the Lovers, right? The Lovers is really about who you want to be in this lifetime and connect with others. How do you want to connect with others in this lifetime? And what you will or will not stand for. And here, you know, you're not going to stand for this for a long time, even though you've been waiting, and suddenly things are popping out. Suddenly you realize what is going on. All right. Now we had other cards. Am I taking these? No. Okay. All right. So what is this Tower here exactly? Let me change decks. What is this Tower here exactly for Libra? Weekly, money and career. What is this Tower about? There's the new change. There's the new beginning. A new idea. There you go. You're stemming your new idea. It's coming from you. You've had this idea. You want to come back to you being the source, and you being able to grow your business, or expand your business, or thrive within a company or a team. Because it's your idea. I feel like you're fighting for your ideas, and you've been waiting for that answer. So, for example, You've been on a team in a job, whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter. You've been trying to explain things, or you had an idea and you offered that idea, offered or presented or had an idea, and either people stole your idea and maybe it's multiple times, and maybe it's multiple ideas, and maybe you've done a lot, and maybe you've picked up a lot of slack within your job or, wherever you're working. And you're like, well, wait a second, where's my reward? Or when are people going to see that I'm really behind all this, or I did all this work, or that was my idea? You can't just steal my ideas. I really feel like it's that. And here, this is you understanding now that you're good, you're very good at this, you're going to learn even more, you're excited, because now you realize that either you can work for yourself or become independent or develop an idea yourself. You don't need these people for that. Or maybe you were or maybe you were counting on someone you were collaborating with to develop something because, you thought they would help you maybe financially or logistically or whatever, and collaborating to develop something. And now you realize that, well, wait a second. This is my idea and I can learn more. I can learn more skills. This is exciting. I've always said this was exciting, but now maybe I need to do it by myself. Yes. Balancing your emotions, remaining calm, very maturely, very calmly. Look at that. You have victory over that. So yeah, this is my idea. Or I have the skills for that, or I went to school for that, or I have the diploma for that. So don't give the credit to someone else, or don't tell me that you came up with that, because it was me. It was from me, and I did the hard work, or I came up with that, or I'm the one that's skilled. Okay, it feels very animate, right? The energy is very animate. Like, listen, I came up with that. So don't give me that BS, because you guys think you did this, or it's all you, but it's not. I was behind the scenes. I would like you to know that. I don't know where this is coming from, but comment down below. Let me know what your mindset is, Libra. Let me know if you connect with this. Let me know if this is something really that you are experiencing now. And if it's not, if there's something you're connecting there, let me know. Comment down below. All right, here we go. We have this Empress. Let's see what this... Okay, so you were waiting for things to happen. So this can be waiting for a promotion, or waiting for that money, or waiting to be a manager or leader on that team, or leader because it was your idea, whatever, right? Okay, now you're knowing to reassess. But I think that suddenly here, with this Eight of Wands and the Queen of Wands, you're daring. You're all in. You're all in. But you're all in for yourself. You're all in to create your own business, or to allow yourself to blossom with your experience, your knowledge, and your resources. Suddenly, right? Action forward. To move, to start the business, to create, to make things happen. And you're very clear on where you stand now. And you know there are obstacles. You know there'll be efforts or things to solve, but that's okay, because you'll be your own boss. Or, right, you're understanding that either, let's see what the Empress is all about. Is this you? Now you understand that you're going to nurture yourself, and that you're understanding that you're going to create yourself. So you don't have to be your own boss, right? But you know where you stand. You know your resources, and you know your qualifications. All right, let's see what is this Empress all about. So what is Libra going to do now? Why is the Empress here, please? No, there's too many cards here. Why is the Empress here for Libra? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you're practical. You're finding solutions. You know, you have the knowledge. You're taking your time. And I like this Temperance because this is you realizing that this change, your decision to change, to move, to go somewhere else, to start your own thing, whatever it is, let me know. You're going to allow yourself the time. You're not going to rush this. There's sudden realization. Suddenly, you're realizing that you're going to do that. But then you're going to take your time to enter a new thinking zone, a new life, or a new energy, to be able to see or figure out or plan or strategize how you're going to develop your talent. How, right? Do you want to be independent? Do you want to be freelance? Do you want to go work in another job, work in another company, but just as a different position or doing something else so you can nurture that creativity, nurture that talent that you have, be in the right space, be in the right mindset, in the right creative set with the right people, with like-minded people that are going to appreciate your talent, see your talent, work with you or listen to you and appreciate, right? Appreciate. Look at that. You remember, you do have this Six of Wands. So you're going to be rewarded. People are going to see you. People are going to see you now and listen to what you have to say, as opposed to before, maybe everybody else or in the past job, that is not what you got, or that is, you didn't get what you expected. Right? So overcoming all these obstacles really to put you in a whole new energy. I like that. And the Temperance is about those good news, good messages, good energies. It's almost like a revelation to you. It's really bringing you balance. You do have the Ten of Cups, which is understanding that now you're settled, you're balanced. Once you get out of that job or get out of that mindset, or get out of that energy of, it's almost like they took everything from you, or every idea you had, they sort of appropriated that from you. If that makes sense, let me know. Let me know down below. And so here, this is almost like a revelation to you that you can create your own or nurture yourself in a way to put yourself in resonance. In other words, to connect with the right energies, with the right people, with the right environment, company, whatever, ideas, creativity. But it takes time. It takes time. The Temperance is there to say you are finding the solutions. You will be creating with the Empress. You will be growing finally, right? Not finally, you probably have grown, but you probably outgrew also a job and maybe overqualified. Something like that. And here it's telling me that you're going to now move into a new energy so you can step into your new evolution, step into your new growth. So it's going to be a constant growth and a more sure growth, but it's also going to be slower. It's not something that's happening overnight, even though the shift is happening overnight, or the realization, the understanding, the awakening for you might be sudden, right? Okay, well, I'm not doing this anymore, or I don't want to work with them anymore. Enough is enough, or I've waited long enough, right? What's this all about? And so now you realize with this Hangman that your progress, your journey, your career development, your path, whatever it is, your goal is going to go in a new direction. And so this is about really being yourself, holding on to your personality, your integrity, and really remaining yourself and not letting other people influence you or give you advice or, tell you should have more ambition, or you should have done it a different way. You should remain here and just be patient and things will happen, and just accept and surrender and remain. No. This is something that's important for you. And I feel like what is important for you is also to step into a calmer energy. You want to be into a calmer energy, a calmer job, or something that's not all over the place, where it's always combative, always have to prove yourself, always have to get validation of someone, but yet you never get the return or the rewards. You're very proud of now this new energy that you're starting, that this new idea. There can be a learning period, or maybe you're excited to learn new skills. Whatever it is, there's like a jittery, nervous, excited energy about this because you're starting something new with the pages. Pages are all about fresh, new ideas, fresh, new energies you're getting in. For me, it feels like there's a move that goes with this, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be a move of jobs or announcement of a move or something like that. And here, I feel like you're going into something calmer, like not wanting to be in that stress anymore, and taking the time to listen to things around you. And people are going to take the time to listen to you as well, as opposed to before where no one listened to anything, I feel. So take the time to listen and assimilate this new place, these new people, what you're discovering, this new goal, this new energy path. So and it's also important to use communication, and that's why we have the Eight of Wands. Suddenly there's a lot of communication with these new people you're going to work with, or this new environment you're going to be developing your sources, your job, your idea, whatever choice you make, whatever changes you make, communication is very important. And the energy forward is slower, maybe than before. That's okay. It's surer. I don't know if that's a word. Let me know. It's surer, right? It's more because you're on the right track. And you're connecting, you're in resonance, right? With the right people, with the right energies that are going to be able to power you forward. Beautiful. One more card on this Temperance, please. Or no, one more card on this Eight of Wands. Thank you. Yes, it's going to make you happy. So the shift forward, the sudden communication or sudden action forward is really bringing back harmony in your family. And it's making you just happy and calm, serene, and most importantly, it is for your family, and for your family to come back down from the stress and maybe anxiety that the other job just drove you in. Okay. Is that it? Are we taking a card on the three? I'm not going to dwell on the three of Swords. That's the end of something, or the hurtful moment of something. So it is what it is, but you are really choosing the change and choosing to shift towards, a breath of fresh air. And you're very, very clear on this decision, very clear on this decision, and very clear on who you want to, be with and in this lifetime, and the people you want to communicate with, and the people you want to work with. Very, very clear. Okay. All right. Let's see if there's one last message for the road. Libras, weekly, money and career. February 17th to the 23rd, 2025. Too many cards. Okay, I will take them. I know, I talk to my cards. All right, listening. Yeah, there's a lot of listening. Just pay attention. Communication is key. Communication is key, because I feel like all communication before was so difficult, or you felt you weren't heard, or, I'm not going to go through the whole thing again, but here you're really positioning yourself in a place where you have to listen, because you're discovering new. It's all new. So you're going to work with new people. You're going to have conversations with new people, or projects, or whatever, whether it's your business, you want to develop your own thing as an independent, or participating in a project in another company or in another place. Communication and listening is key. Working hard. Very good. You can be also very specialized in what you do. Money is coming in. Beautiful. Ambition is there. Ambition is there, right? But it's fresh. It's new with 2 pages. And here we have the past, but don't dwell on the past. We do have this Hermit, right? Which for me, it's you processing this whole thing and understanding that you have the answer. And your answer is to shift, to move, to change, right? But it comes from you. It comes from you. No one's going to give you the answer. No one's going to fix this. No one's going to come to save the day in the old energy in the past. And Two of Cups. So there might have been a collaboration in the past, or this might be a family member, a friend, a really true connection that you have with a person. Is this a person within the past? Maybe a coworker or someone you worked with, and that you're, let's see. Let me pull one more card on this Two of Cups, because why do we have the Two of Cups all of a sudden? I'm going to take the other deck. Why is this who's this Two of Cups here for Libra, please? Suddenly popping in. Yeah. Okay, so you're leaving them behind. So this can be a person you're working with. This can also be a friend, a family member, a coworker, a boss, someone you're leaving behind. But you're leaving a lot behind. You're leaving emotions behind. You might be leaving a team behind, or you might be leaving a place, a city, a town, a country. But because you felt left out, or because you felt you worked so hard for that and weren't rewarded, or all of a sudden realizing that it's not going to go anywhere, that you have to make the choice to shift, here we go. You're just leaving it behind. Yes, there is a person there. It can be just one person that you worked with that you really liked, that's a friend or became a friend, or someone that you collaborated with, or even friend, family that's really important for you that you have to leave behind, or that you're understanding that they wanted to help you, but they're not helping you. You just have to shift. Something like that. Comment down below. Let me know if you connect with this, and let me know if this makes sense to you, Libras. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your journeys, for sharing your energies, for connecting to this channel. Gratitude. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to say that the magic word here is making the change. Making the change. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put making the change down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of February. Thank you so much for watching. Libras, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.